good game. I thank the players. I thank my God Almighty because it was a good day for us, especially a day where we got chances and we were able to convert them. It was a difficult match considering how we started. Their opponents are very tactical. They never, wanted to concede goal. They changed their tactics from the first leg, and it was a bit difficult for us first half. After watching the first half, now seeing their plans, how to change our plans and ensure that we score goals. So second half it paid off and the goals started coming. We were able to score 4 goals. I give God the glory, like I said. The players they did a good job today, but I think it's not yet time for us to start celebrating. Champions League is a very big stage, and we have tougher opponents ahead to contend with.
Obviously, tougher opponents, that's what it's going to contend with. Almeria Cup Sudan, that's a big club. They know what to do. And for Rivers United, after having that good preparations before the season starts, I think they can actually do that. Now, we'll talk about Nigerian Professional Football League now. Some games, of course, were decided at the weekend. The ones in the continent didn't get to play, but 6 games were played. And funny enough, will I say funny? Because I don't get to see this all the time. I mean, just 1 home win.
I mean, it just means the competition is getting stiffer.
Just take a look at only Plateau United managed to win at home. Academy Warriors went to Abia to win, and Katsina United and Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars went to the north to get a point there. Aqua United also went to the north and they got a point. Lobby Stars went to Remo Stars and they also got a point.
Not the winning start the coach of Remo Stars was expecting us.
And this one also.
And Nasarawa as well against Sunshine Stars ended 1-1. And
the teams from the north.
Competition is as simple as that.
That is what everyone is talking about.
In our leagues, so not every time you see during the weekend 10 games will be played and you see 8 home wins or 9 home wins and 1 draw or something. But now, 6 games are played, 1 home win. It just shows you how competitive the league is, and that is what we want to see. We want to see more of that. We want to see teams go away, play good football, get a result, either get a draw or get a victory, and we'll celebrate it. Last season, I remember we had about 30 away wins in the league. It's not something that happens regularly, and right now, I think it's beginning to happen more.
Yeah, it is. Definitely. Because for Nasarawa United, they actually tried all they could, but they just couldn't. Emmanuel Makama missed that 86th penalty. Maybe if he had converted it, I would have been talking about more home wins. Just maybe, but then it ended in a draw.
It is what it is, Cecilia. Plateau United, what a way to bounce back. They lost the first game midweek, but they defeated Niger Tornadoes by 2 goals to 0. I mean, it's still early days, obviously, but at top at the moment, 20 points from 9 games. Do you really see this Plateau United side being led by Kennedy Boboye going all the way?
Well, it's very possible for them to go all the way because of the man handling them. Kennedy Boboye is a man that has shown over the years that he is capable of doing things. Give him a team, give him every control, and he will just be able to bring you results. We saw it in Imama last season. It wasn't just last season. We see Imama coming up through the ranks, showing us what he's capable of doing. And Kennedy Boboye is beginning to toe that line. And so you cannot just write them off. Yes, it's early days here, but you could see even the game they lost midweek. You could see that they really went out for that game. They really wanted to get a result, but unfortunately it didn't happen for them. And you can see the way they've just bounced back, getting this result. And it just shows you that Plateau United, if you're not taking them seriously, you should start taking them seriously right now. Because remember, that was how Rangers started last season. A lot of people felt, okay, they might fade out and tail off, but they just kept going on.
Kept going, and that's why they actually
top 4 at the moment. Right now. Yeah, 20 points on Plateau United. El Kanemi Warriors, I mean, they're not the greatest travelers, but they went all the way to get a win against Abia. Abia in big trouble at the moment. They're not doing very well at home. ABS, newly promoted side. Okay, they're not newly promoted. Promoted side, 14 points from 8 games. That's not a bad record at all. And MFM FC, the 4th on the log with 13 points from 7
games in hand.
2 games in hand. 2 games in hand, exactly. And Cecilia, so there's still enough points that they can make up on the likes of Plateau United. And at the bottom, Cecilia, look at that. Number 20.
I think you have the teams in the continent. Come on, Rangers might just be there, but they have 3 games. And if they can do that, just add, maybe they win all the 3 games they have at hand. They can
the
actually
game in
move
hand
up
is
a
no
little
point.
bit.
You
A
don't
little
get
bit.
points.
So let's
Shade
pick them up.
Imba last season.
Yeah.
You
Now
know,
we saw
this is just how it happened for
he
Imba last
struggled to
season.
recover.
And you know, when they tried recovering, it was just too late for them. I would just hope that it doesn't happen with Rangers, but it's happening
No,
already.
I think once they get to play their 3 games they're having, they're going to
They're going to get 9 points.
into the top 10.
Yeah, right.
Move into the top 10. That might just happen. You know what? We'll just enjoy the game between Abia Warriors and Economy, how they actually went to the East to get that crucial 3 points.
Well, this season, the same thing seems to be rearing its head. Abia Warriors are 7th, Economy Warriors are 5th. Economy could go as high as 2nd, depending on how other results go today. Already on the way, joining forces with Abia Warriors. And that's a good run down the line there. The ball is floated in, not a very good cross. Absolutely horrendous. That was a wasted opportunity. It must go down as one. And that's a good race forward, running forward now. A great run there, and they cross so well. Goalkeeper got to the ball first. Goalkeeper got to the ball first.
And that's Sunday Adetuji, top scorer.
1-on-1, and the goalkeeper is beaten. It is the first goal of the game from the visitors against the run of play, you might want to say. The defense was at 6-7 for Abia Warriors, and the benefit fell to Economy Warriors. They've got their nose in front in the 8th minute. What a start to this game.
Very great start. Just from goalkeeper, this was route 1. You can see here, the Abia defense, they went to sleep. And this ball was just put in for Samuel Matias. And here's his 4th goal of the season. He simply controlled and at peace with himself, with acres of space right in his front, simply rolled it leisurely into the far corner of the net.